Assalamu alaikum. Uh, this is the case we have in today. Uh, it is iPhone 13 Pro Max with a green screen, as you can see. But before we start with this phone, I need to talk about an old video I made yesterday, which is about a dead iPhone 15 Pro Max. I mistakenly named it iPhone 14 Pro Max because I thought it was 14 Pro Max. So after going into further details, I notified it was 15 Pro Max. Sorry for me mentioning 14 Pro Max in that video. And it's a mistake though, but other side is a lesson too because all iPhones on a dead mode, such like the one I did on the 15 Pro Max, you follow the same procedure and you can make it through that. You need those tools I use in there to rectify where your problem might be, and you should just remove that capacitor. Bam, you're done with it. For not prolonging, let's dive into this phone now. A customer brought it in and we named our price and he was like, we should do it. I don't think he believed the phone will work again, so he said we should do it. So I think we are the first people to open it. So let's check. The boot is a little bit rusty. That means they have never tempered the phone even before. So let's took the two bolts below and diagnose what might be the problem on this phone. Uh, this RF for screws is one of the best I've used so far. I've used many types, but I think this one is one of the best. So let's give it uh, let's give it a blade, not to open it, but we are just giving it a blade so that we can drop a little bit, spray it around it. The blade will help get a little space that the spirit might go in. All the tools we are using to, you can order it from us. We will deliver it safety to wherever your location is. Yeah. As we are waiting for this jig to pull up the screen a bit. This phone has not been tempered before. Yeah, I can assure by how strong it is. We apply the same thing to the other side also. Bam. We have it peeling off gradually. Some also give it a little bit heat on the screen. They have some heat mats. They give it to it on the screen. When they do it that one too, it quickly melt down the glue, which support the water resistance. So when they did it that way too, they are good to go. So here is our green screen. When you go to other people will tell you when you update it, it will be fixed. Frankly speaking, I've never come across such one before that I updated it and everything was fixed. So this is the 100% solution. You follow, you claim your reward. Your customer claim is happiness. Apple community grows. Everyone had his 100% happiness. Yeah. Some people call this Apple gifts, and I also some people call this uh, 13 screen disease, and I also call this Apple gifts. Yeah. Thanks to the team that made this screen, at least you will enjoy something sweet as the person is using the phone. Yeah. So now we took out the screen. We have to diagnose it. There are different ways of fixing this issue. Some people give it this shot, and other people give it a jumper. In always, you claim your rewards. The cash should be in your pocket. That's the reward you are going in. You want to go in for. If you are, so now let's go under the microscope and see what to do and where to start everything from. So now here we go under the microscope. Here is our microscope. We are under the microscope. You can see some dots, diagrams under the scope. So this is the guy we should first tackle. This is the guy we should first tackle. So after we tackling this, we will verify if there is power on this resistance. When should I give you my receipt? Mamma mia. Woo, 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 woo. Fuck me. I think we can have a. Let me. This nigga only supply us power. This nigga cannot tell us the resistance over there. So I want to bring a multimeter on board so that, okay, let me bring this multimeter on board so that we can use this multimeter and do what we have to and what we don't have to also. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not. Thank you. Let me. Thank you. Yeah, we have finally bring our friend on board. So now let's strip off and open the point I was talking of. Now we need to check the resistance over here. We have to get 200 and something. So first we have the beep. So definitely we will need a resistance over here. And what are we getting? We are getting OL. That's on a different multimeter, it will tell you it's OP. So if we are not having a resistance here, here is OL. It makes our job looks a little bit simple. Simple because the faces of this green light, the green light screen line is quite tricky. The line is from let me get off the microscope and design and write about this thing. Yeah, the line is something like my board, my board, my board, my board, my board. Sorry for you. Sorry guys, I don't know. The lesson will be in such way, but let me give this line a try. Let me change the pen. No. And to can you see it? Yeah. So this is how the diagram is. The display IC is here, and the line we check it around here. This is the line we checked. We have this line connect here, the seventh one. We have this line connect here on the seventh one. So let me dim the brightness a little bit. Thank you. We have this line connect on the seventh one. So, and the cable connector is from this side to the motherboard. The connector is from this side to the motherboard. So here is where the power is passing by to this point. and this point is all the way to here. And when the point is here, it goes here again. But there is a readings. When the points gets to this, this one also passes it to this. So when there is a shot on this side of the point, 100% when we give it a shot, a shot of a lighter, we will get it right. But here is 30%. When you give it a shot of a lighter, you won't get it right. It's 30% here. So and here and this is a case whereby we have our shot here. We have our shot here. So what we have to do now is we should just give it a shot of a lighter. And when we give this side a shot of a lighter, we fix our problem. We don't need to scrape down this one. So since we have already scraped only this one, we just give it the shot of the lighter, then we see our results. But be careful when you do this three times, three times, and you still having the same problem. Don't don't shut it again. The screen might go blank, and when the screen is blank, we still need to go somewhere and give it a power from there, a resistance power from there. Then we still send the same resistance power to here. That's three jumpers rule. When whenever we get into such a problem, we will do a video upload of it also. Whenever we have an iPhone, we will try to share the knowledge with you guys out there. So now let's give it a shot and see what results we will have. Let's go back to our microscope. This is one of the short killers. Let's use this one so that you guys will get to understand what we are talking of earlier. I When we shot it, you hear cut. Sometimes when we do, it shocks us. So when you shoot one, you go back to your multimeter, you test it whether you have the resistance. We don't have it. Some people use this kind of shot, but because it sometimes shocks me, so I find it somehow. I usually use this type. I usually use this type. It's kind of easy to shoot because the handle is on a different hand. You just make the points on this. When you finish putting it on that, just give it the shot. We 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 done making the shoot. So now let's read the resistance and see what we are having over our multimeter also. We're still not having it. We are still having oil over there. So I told you I usually do it three times. I don't go on it again. I can feel the last one was properly connected and was properly shut. So let's give it a test again. We are not having it. So since we are not having it, let's go and call in the jumper I was talking of. So here we go. We have scripted this one out. Then we go to the other side from the first line to the middle one. So from this opening copper, there are 3 lines over here. So we go into the middle one. For 13 Pro Max, you count from here to this place. Make sure you reach it to the 7th one. Here is 4, this is 2, and this is the 7th one. For for 13 Pro, you don't go to the 7th one, neither the 6th one. So here is for this 2, here is for 13 Pro, and this is for 13 Pro Max. The the guy with the 15 Pro Max that we made mistake of it yesterday just came in that we should give him the phone that we finished working on it yesterday. So the company cashing is today for the work of yesterday. Yeah, I'm saying this for those people that thought the moment they are finished working, the money should be in. Some people will take maybe 1 week. Your money is not yet in, and you'll be patient with that. That's what the working is all about. You see, we are having the resistance here, but we are not having it over here. So now what we have to do next is the jumper. What we have to do next now is the jumper. We we work with all type of. We have all the types, all the screws types, and please like and subscribe to our channel so that you will also help in growing this channel. As you are working to you should have some you should have some abi yeah, some sipping ways here. You sip you sip then you come back and control the game. Yeah. We usually don't so we then go to our copper jumper. We make sure it's connected properly. We then clean up around it. So confirm it's connected properly. And make sure your copper is not attached to this display IC because around the display IC is a ground. So when your copper gets intact with it, definitely there will be another kasala. Yeah. We test whether the connect. Yeah. When you want to test the connect, just make a push to the other side of uh, the jumper wire. Then you cut it off. Now you have the same resistance over there as I first tell you guys. So now we should go back to the phone and give it a test For the test, we don't need to connect anything, just the battery and the display. When we get the only apple on it, shows the problem is fixed. So we will then come back and continue on the rest. Here we go. Our problem. Let's reconnect it and power it again and see. Because I saw a flick which we supposed not to see that. We're done. So now for that flicks was caused by mistakenly touching that flick was caused by mistakenly the jumper wire was touching the IC. As I told you, the upper IC surrounding is a ground. That's G and D. So now we need to just finish it up because we have done with where the problem lies. Now we will just give it a cure glue. We will just give it a cure glue. For the glue to at least the exposed. Let's go back to the microscope for you to see what you have to do next on the glue. This is exposed now, so we need to cover it up with the glue. We need to hold this one also down so that it won't attach to the ice. So for that one, we just give it a touch down over there. When we give it a touch down there, we come to the other side also. We cover there too. So after this cover up, we just wipe our blade and bring down the UV lights. Power it with the UV lights. Everything will be word plays. Yeah, everything will be well placed. Ooh. So when everything is well placed, you give it the light, you fix with that one also. So now, if you like, you can cover it with any sticker you have around. If you like, you can just leave it as it is in whichever way, whatever you do. So now we finish. We finish working with that. We connect everything intact. If you like, you can test it once again. But for me, when I'm done like this, I'm done. If you like, you can test it. But for me, when I'm done, I'm done. I just close everything down, which everyone can do is. So here is where this lesson leads us to, and this is where we fix it up.